Hi guys, welcome back. So there's a very important health topic I want us to talk about. And this health condition mostly affects the male gender. So if you're a female, I'd like you to sit back, listen to one or two because I know we have partners. So and you might find this in the body of your partner. In case this might be on your partner, there's no cause for alarm. So sit back, understand, and listen to what I have to say about this. Now, our health topic today is Pearly Penile Papules. Pearly Penile Papules, PPP. Now, what is PPP? A small dome-shaped, colored or white bump that appears around the head of the penis, usually arranged in one or several neat rows. So it's a small tiny bumps like it's not pimple like, it's small and has something like liquid feel, but it's not really liquid, it's just color of your skin. Okay, if you know how chicken, when you kill a fowl, and you start taking off the hair, those small bumpy stuff through which the hair comes out from, the feathers comes out from, exactly. So those kind of skin like structure, that is how it is on the penile gland. So it's a neat roll. It is usually arranged in neat row severally. It's much and it's round the gland of the penis. So like this now, this is where it's usually found. This is the head, the cap of the penis. So around this gland here is where PPP grows. So it is not harmful, it is not infectious, and it's completely normal. You understand? It's a completely normal thing. Now, the key factors of PPP, what are the key factors? Number one, it is not a disease. PPP is not infectious, not an STI, and it is not caused by poor hygiene. It appears in late puberty and remain throughout adulthood. So you can be in your body from when you start your puberty, from your late puberty to adulthood. But remember, it is not a lifetime thing. It can go off at a later on, but at the main time, from late puberty to adulthood, it might appear in your body. So whenever you see such thing, just know that it is a normal condition. Two, it is very common. It occurs in men, especially in men who are uncircumcised. It can appear in late puberty and remain throughout adulthood. Two, three, sorry. PPP is not painful. It is not dangerous. It doesn't itch. It doesn't bleed. It is not spread or caused by poor health. You understand? So it's not caused by a health problem. Neither does it spread, nor does it bleed or itch. So it is just like your normal skin. It's just an extended growth of your skin. Now, number four, you cannot pass PPP to your partner. It is not contagious in any way, so it is not transmittable. And number five, it does not interfere with your urination, erection, fertility, or your sexual activity. In all this now, it means that PPP is just like your skin. It is not harmful, not transmittable, doesn't itch, doesn't bleed. You understand? It is just an extended growth of your skin. Let's talk about, why does PPP occur? The exact cause is not fully known, but medical experts believe that PPP can be caused from, number one, natural variation in the skin structure. Natural variation in the skin structure. Two, can be increased concentration of fibroblast cell around the penile skin. Number three, it is more common in those who are uncircumcised, but can happen to anybody. So if you're uncircumcised, you might have the chance of growing PPP. Then if natural variation in the skin can also cause the growth of PPP also. Now, PPP versus STI, let's talk about the difference now. Some people confuse PPP with sexually transmitted infection like genital warts. But I'm here to differentiate the two so that when you see PPP, when you see a person with this condition, you're able to identify or differentiate if it's PPP or genital wart. So under PPP is tiny, like I said before. It's like a pimple bump. You understand? It is very tiny, smooth, uniformed bump. It is a tiny, smooth, and uniformed bump. Then for genital wart is irregular and has a cauliflower-like shape. So This is what I explained as the way PPP looks like. Then cauliflower are always like this. The growths are irregular. It's irregular. Some parts will be bigger than the other parts, but they grow in flower-like shape for genital wart. But PPP does not grow in flower-like shape. It grows like a tiny bump, just small, small, very smooth. You understand? Smooth bump around the penile gland. This is how to differentiate genital wart and PPP. Then PPP is arranged neatly in a row. It's always in a row. Like I say, always in a row around the penile gland. But genital warts can grow in clusters, just like this. These are growth, cluster growth. So this is the difference between PPP and genital wart. Another one is same color as the skin. The PPP is just the same color as your skin. It does not look different from the skin color. Then if it's a genital wart is often large. So PPP is painless. It does not grow or spread. So it only grows around the gland of the penile. It doesn't grow out of the gland. It's always around the gland of the penile. Understand? And it is for what? What is contagious, but PPP is not contagious. And what is may itch and it's also irritating. PPP does not itch and is not irritating, but what is irritating and it itches. So there's a common question being asked about PPPs. Does this require treatment? PPP does not require treatment because it is harmless. But some people feel or decide or chooses to remove them because of cosmetic or psychological reasons. Now, let me mention the safe medical removable option for PPP, which includes CO2 laser therapy, cryotherapy, which is the freezing method, electrosurgery, and radio frequency treatment. So these are the safe method of removal. Now, what are the things to avoid for those with PPP? Please do not cut, do not squeeze, do not burn or apply toothpaste, acid, or over-the-counter wax products, because this can cause scarring, pain, or even infection. So what are the mental and emotional impacts of PPP? Although PPP is harmless, it might cause some mental and emotional impact on those that have this. So emotional or mental impact like embarrassment, worriness that they might have STIs, or even self-consciousness during intimacy. So proper education about this PPP can help to reduce shame and fear among men with these conditions. So the general summary of Pearly Penile Papules are: they are harmless and normal. It is not caused by STI. It is not contagious. It is not caused by sex or poor hygiene. It does not require treatment, and it is removably only if desired for cosmetic reasons. So with this, I know we've understand what Pearly Penile Papule is, how it is being gotten, and that it is not a sexually transmittable disease, nor is it harmful. So please, let's stay safe and be informed about our health. Bye and see you next time on Joy Talks Health.